The hit podcast, A Slight Change of Plans, aims to help anyone out there trying to navigate new challenges. It's featured conversations with big names like Hillary Clinton, Tiffany Haddish, Casey Musgraves, and Riz Ahmed. Apple named the show one of the best podcasts, actually not one of the best podcast of 2021. That's a very big deal. It has more than 4 million downloads since its launch last May. And in the anchor chair of that show is cognitive scientist Maya Shankar. She is the host and creator of the podcast, and she joins us now.
It's so great to be here.
Thank you very much for being here. Was it a change of plans that you arrived? So this podcast is a hit, I think, in part because it comes from a very personal place for you. Tell us about the origin story for Change of Plans.
Yeah, A Slight Change of Plans definitely comes from a very personal place. When I was a young kid, I had big dreams of becoming a concert violinist. And then a sudden hand injury ended those dreams in a moment.
Really?
And because my identity had been so tethered to the violin for so long, I just remember feeling this huge void within me. And so in that moment, I was forced to redefine myself, to try and figure out who I was and who I could be without the violin. And that's really what A Slight Change of Plans is all about. It's about how those big changes in life change us.
So slight, it's really not a slight. It's big.
Yeah, it's a cheeky title.
It's a cheeky
title.
Yes. So you've talked to regular people. You've got your own story. You talk to regular people. You talk to famous people.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, have you, as you enter season 3, which debuted, I think, on Monday.
Yes.
Are there similarities or commonalities between otherwise different people?
Yeah, I think that's been one of the most heartening aspects of the show, which is that it is so easy for us to see ourselves in the cast of characters that are on A Slight Change of Plans. And that's even the case when people's change stories don't look exactly like ours. And I think that's because there's this underlying universality in the way that we as humans respond to change, how we grieve in the face of change, how we problem solve in the face of change. And so, you know, I hear from listeners every single day from all over the world who are writing to me these heartfelt letters saying, you know, this episode really resonated with me, that episode really resonated with me. And what I found is that the resonance really transcends circumstances. So I recently heard from a recent divorcee who said it was a cancer patient story that really resonated with him. And a few weeks ago, I heard from a mother who tragically lost her 21-year-old son to a drug overdose. And what she shared with me is that it was my own slight change of plan story. So I ended up sharing a very personal story of my own on the show, detailing how my husband and I lost identical twin girls to a miscarriage with our surrogate. And she said, you know, Maya, even though the circumstances were very different, yours was the story that really unlocked change within me, that helped me to process my son's loss differently and to really start the healing process.
Yeah, people connect with different things when they listen. Tony mentioned season 3. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, we were saying we're happy when we get to Wednesdays.
Yeah, exactly. But one of the people you sit down with is internationally renowned chef Christine Ha. What's so inspiring about her story?
Yeah, I mean, Christine had a total loss of identity at this unexpected moment in her life. So when she was in her early 20s, she became permanently blind. And it was around that time that she had started cooking recreationally. She was eager to reconnect with her Vietnamese heritage, and cooking was a vehicle for her to do that. And so when she lost her vision, she thought to herself, I'm never going to be able to cook again. And there's this really stirring moment that she shares with me on A Slight Change of Plans where she's just trying to pull together a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. She's like, I've got this. And then suddenly she realizes there's jelly that's running down her arm. There's jelly all over the table. She can't line up the slices of bread. And she just angrily tosses that sandwich into the trash and thinks, this is it. I'm never going to be able to cook.
Wow.
Spoiler alert. She did cook again.
She does.
She crushed it, you guys, okay? She ended up winning Master Chef, the reality TV show.
We got to get going, but you crushed it. Thank you so much. We're going to continue talking after the break. Maya Shankar, we'll be right back.